Alright, so here's a little video. Hopefully we're about 3 to 4 weeks out. Here's our road frontage. We'll do a little tour. So here's the main entrance. There's our lobby. This is play equipment, needs to go in the back. We'll have retail here. This is the conference room. This is where we'll do some indoor training. Office for the manager. This is the cat area here, cat play area. Roommate. Hey, Jerry. It's for the cats. This is the kitchen where all the dogs' stuff go in the bins, refrigerator, sink. This is a small space where our vet will be working out of. This will be the kennel area. We don't have this filled with all of the crates and kennels yet, simply because we are still in operation over at the other facility. Once we get within about a week here, we'll start bringing those over. If you have any interest, there's the phone room. Electric panel. It's laundry. Doing plenty of towels in here. And then this is the main play area. We have each play area lined with suites. So the dogs are either in the area playing or they're up in the suites. So for instance, this is the big dog area that feeds out to the outside play areas. This is the small medium dog play area that feeds into a different outdoor play area. And then this is where the toy dogs are or will be. And then that again leads out to a third play area. So let's go up front and we will take a look to see why we're not done yet, because the building itself and the interior is pretty much 98% done, with the exception of that little piece of drywall that still needs to be painted that we just walked by. So we're waiting on doing the asphalt so that we still have trucks going in the back. So we don't want to be taking all the dirt from here, bringing it back and tearing up everything back there. You can see they're working on our fencing today. This is one side of our building, and I'll be honest with you, this is a little kind of nonsense here, because this is the lane that they're requiring us to make a fire lane. But if you look at the way the building is, per my conversations with the fire department, they would never pull a truck here, because if there's a fire, that is basically a collapse zone and the building could fall on the fire truck. So Although we're required to keep this as a fire lane, it's probably never going to be used as a fire lane, which means we're going to have a swing gate run from this white fence over to the building so that we can seal it off, so that if there is ever a fire or something where the fire department has to get back there, they can still swing that gate open and get back there. So right now they are, as I said, doing the fence. This right here, this front area is going to be turf, and then back here is going to be, we're going to put cement down here so that if a truck ever needed to come back here, it could, but we also, with it being cement, it's better for the dogs. Yes, I know, it's crazy. We were required also to have a fire hydrant here. I'm sure the dogs will enjoy that. So as I walk back here, this is the right side of our building. As I said, this is going to be the fire lane. Concrete is going to go back to this point here where the sidewalk is. And then we've got turf coming in Monday, and we're turfing this entire area. So we're getting that artificial turf that's basically going to go back to where that last white post is and along that black fabric area. And it's going to go all the way down here. So this is the back play area here. You can see we've got the Vulcan quarry back there. That is a huge hole back there. That's a big production. But that's the back of the building. As I said, this is going to be turf back here. This is, again, going in. Going to start Monday of next week. So by Friday or the following Tuesday, this turf should be done. And at that point, Brent, we should hopefully just about be done with this, with the exception of having to put the asphalt in the front parking lot. This is going to be separated here from the building to the fence with the divider fence, because over here, as I mentioned, we'll have one area for the big dogs, another area for the medium dogs, and then the smaller dogs are here. This is something that we don't have at our current facility. Those are the outdoor runs. So we're going to have fencing up here outside of each one of these to give the dogs that don't necessarily play well with the other dogs an opportunity to be here at the facility, but just be in their own individual indoor-outdoor runs. The back continues over here. And Brett, this wall right here, we had to build this wall. Because of the way our lot is situated, we had to pour the cement for this wall, and the same thing over there for that retention pond. So this here is the other side of the building with more of those runs. We've got about a total of 10 indoor-outdoor runs. We're going to have the white fence that they're doing over there. We're going to do at the front of our building here to cut across, and then this fence is going to continue right over to that fence. So basically, from the front of the building back to me and all the way over there, this is all going to be enclosed where the dogs are. I'm going to try to go down here. So we'll see how that works. This is that retention pond that we've been dealing with so far. So far, it's pretty much done, except they got to clean it out a little underneath. This wall was not here. The county required us to build this wall. So previously, it just basically was a big dirt dam. So you see all that dirt on the bank? Well, basically, I had that where the wall was too, but the county said that wasn't good enough. They said we had to make it bigger, and we had to put up this wall. So as I come down here, this wall, you can see how deep it goes. This is all our property, obviously, here as well. And then on the back side here, we also had to put up this wall here. So as you can see, although this project has taken much longer than I think it should have, you can see some of the components of it that has made it kind of drag on. So Brent, that is it. I'll take a walk up here. Hopefully I make it up the hill. It's getting harder and harder every year. So, and then again, this is Vulcan, so this is kind of the back of our property. So when we let the dogs out, the dogs are gonna be up on that thing looking out the fence. That is an 8-foot fence. And believe it or not, there are some dogs that like to climb fencing. I may have bitten off more than I can chew here. Let me see if I can get up here. This dirt is a little soft. Oh, I'm making it. All right, we got it. So, in addition, we put the tension wire up here, so if we did have any crazy dogs climbing up a fence, that will help restrict them doing anything crazy. Hopefully they will have this wrapped up today. And then, as I said, this white fence is actually gonna, at the end there, come across with a swing gate to the building, so it'll more or less enclose this area. And again, the silliness of having this as a fire lane, even though I'm gonna have a swing gate there, and even though it's not actually technically going to be used as a fire lane, we've got to put fire lane signs up on the side of the building. That's crazy. But anyway, so that is where we are. If and when you want to come out and see it, just let me know. But I probably should have done this earlier. I probably should have done this through the entire project, Brent. But quite honestly, I've been so busy with all this, everything involved with it, I didn't even think of it. So I will go ahead and save this video, put in a link, and by that time you see this, you'll already know that because you'll have watched it. Take care, my friend. I'll talk to you soon.